Well, here we go, guys. I pretty much kind of cleaned this mower off. For all of you that haven't been to my channel, pretty dirty right now because I work with it. This is a 2017 Exmark Radius. It's the E-Series, basically the entry-level commercial mower. It's not a residential mower by no means, but it's not a high-end commercial mower. They usually start out pretty much tax and title and everything. You'll be at about $6,000 out the door. You know, I think like if you finance them, obviously that depends on your credit and all that, but it's usually like around like 150, I think they said, per month. But basically, I'm gonna do an oil change today. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm warming it up because I like to warm the oil up, because if you warm the oil up, it will drain out a little faster. I'm gonna clean out the mower today, and pretty much real simple. Real simple. You just drain that off. That little hose that comes off and it just drains right out. Let me find it. And then only mistake I may have made, I've got one of those things that take off the filter. That filter's kind of small, so I don't know. This might work or it might not. So that's pretty much what's going on today. As you can see, I like the first one so much that I did end up getting a second one. This one only has, let me see, two hours on it. So I think the first oil changes, you know, that initial one that you do, I think they do it around 10 hours or something like that. So that's when I'll change the oil for that one. I don't use that one that much. Most of the time I'm using the other one. The other one is like at 100.7 hours. And I'm pretty much going to use that one for the rest of the season unless I have a problem with it. We're in September. Up here in Northwest Ohio, Southeast Michigan, in that area, we only have about a month and a half more cutting grass. Usually you do cut in October. The grass does still grow, it slows down a little bit, but we usually cut into October, and that's pretty much for us. I mean, in places like Florida, they cut it in November, you know, and start early as March. So the mower will be used until then. This one I use on one of my properties that's like, it's like about 3 acres. And I'll have somebody sometimes, not all the time, but I'll have somebody help me. They'll use that one, I'll use the other one, and we'll be done in about 45 minutes or so. So pretty much what I'm doing today is doing an oil change. I'm gonna clean the other one off, spray it off. I blew it off already. And just kind of out here, I guess, doing a little bit of maintenance. It's not maintenance Monday, but it's actually Saturday. Pretty much what I'm doing. Here comes my daughter. You back?
Yeah, from the beauty shop.
From the where'd you get? Oh, you got you got your toes done.
Yeah.
Oh, let's look at the toes on YouTube. Let's look at the toes. Oh.
Look at it.
Mm-hmm. They look nice. This is the first time. That's your first time going to get your nails. I mean your toes done. Did you get your nails done too, or just toes?
Just toes.
Just the
I
feet.
could get it next time.
Next time. Okay. All right.
The next time I could get it done.
All right.
This time it's just the toes.
I see. I see.
Yeah, I gotta do sandals and I threw away the other one.
Yeah, you got the. Those not gonna last that long.
You said I have to wait till 1 hour past to take this off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You gonna start this up?
Yep.
Just to. We haven't had it running in a couple days, or probably about a week or so. I want the battery to go dead. Run it for a little bit. We'll run everything else. Yeah, just push it. You gotta push it out.
Oh.
You know. So where's your put the choke on it. Yeah. These videos always turn into something else. Is it down or up? Is it okay, put it up. That's the choke. Yeah, put it. Yeah, just leave it up. And then let's see if it starts. It's been a while. What kind of videos with the dog is? Oh, yeah, you gotta turn the key forward. No, you forgot to turn the switch on. The red switch, yeah. All right, there it is. Now go turn the choke off. All right. Let it run for a little bit. All right, back to what we were doing. Here y'all go. Now, back to this is how you do the oil. You don't have to use no bucket like this, but that's what I use. The oil filter, I told you I was worried about taking it off because I didn't know if my tool was big enough. I mean, maybe it was too big, but I learned something today. If you get that oil nice and hot and let the engine run, sometime you could take it off with your hands. Some people are probably like, man, I already know that. But I didn't. But yeah, you try to get it warm so the oil comes out a little bit better. It'll come out faster than that, it's just the angle that it's at. But, got the filter right here. Real simple. Put it back up on the blue thing you see. And that's pretty much the oil change. Greasing points. That's supposed to be 4 of them. I'll figure that out later. Still learn these commercial mores. So that's it. Oh yeah, by the way, there's more. Here's the hours on it. You can see. Oh, you can't see. Yeah, you can. Can you see it? No, you can't see. Let me see. If I can get it. There it is. That's it. 100 hours. No problems at all. Not one problem with this more up to 100 hours. Nothing. It's been flawless. So, like I said, I don't know what to compare it to because I've only had residential mowers before this. So I'm not going to sit here and say this is the best entry-level commercial mower on the planet because I don't know. But that many hours, I've had no problems at all. Not one. I haven't even had a belt come off. Just been really good so far. Y'all can see I do use it. I put probably this year. Like I said, I don't just do lawn care. I do junk removal too. So I'm not just a lawn care service, but I do not. I still cut a little bit, you know. So it's got about 90 hours on it this year. So that is enough time to find out if something's wrong. That motor, been good. A lot of people are worried about that motor. But it's been fine so far. So pretty much, that's the oil change. I'm not going to bring y'all all the way through. But I pretty much Just want to give you guys an idea on how to change the oil and how simple it is. I'm not a mechanical person. You know, I know a little bit of stuff, but I'm not no type of mechanic. And it's been okay. It's been all right to me. I'm gonna let that oil drain out, put the oil filter back on, and then get to something different. Subscribe, hit the like button. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you know a little bit more about these mowers. Cut quality, like I said, I cannot really compare. I think it does good, but I'm not one of those people that, oh, this is the best. I don't know how you could say that if you don't use a lot of mowers. So I haven't used a lot of mowers. I've only had, you know, maybe 3 zero mowers in my life. So, but I'm satisfied. The customers I have, they're satisfied. I'm a big dude. It's been pulling me around real good, and I'm satisfied. You know what I mean?